Being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception, but this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Here's Robinson. On the return is Robinson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Left thing, 19. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Titans at 3-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
He'll try and do this himself. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Check.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's caught left side by Eilmanner. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And a gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure.
And it'll be intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. It's only the first quarter. That's a quick shift in momentum right there, because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Robinson. On the return is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
And they're on 19-yard line.
Hey, check that. Come on, go.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Henry To'o got in there behind the line of scrimmage that time.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the gun, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
Well, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all,
touchdown, Houston! A punt return of 65 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
when you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson. On the return is Robinson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19 tight, let's go. 18,
Throwing is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On play action, Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
ready.
To throw is Ward. He's got the open man. It's Eilmaner. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 18.
And the Titans first down.
Play action now. Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Check. Ready.
They toss it down to Pollard. Pushing through the contact. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And now a roll out there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw, here's Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Dragon 60, go!
They go play action with Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and you pick up a first down.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Okonkwo, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Texans 14.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And a lot's changed in a short amount of time. You had the safety. That led to a touchdown. So their commanding lead, not so commanding anymore as they begin anew with a 1st and 10. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 44 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Makes it 3rd and
Now Ward. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Out of the gun is Minshew. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy!
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Ward. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
That's another first down.
Off the play fake, Ward. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Texans. So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now the kick return to balance things out.
And oftentimes, guys who are on punt return and kickoff return, many of them are the same guys. And they're devoted to a return guy who can break big plays. And when that happens and they know it's there, they're going to block that much harder and be that much more skillful, as well as utilizing his talents. And this is what you get. Punt return, kick return, a huge game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Here's Johnny Hacker now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Minshew. Open man, that's Bond. Down to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Ward. Open man down the field. That's Eilmaner. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's good.
60 Maverick.
First down.
Here's Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now Minshew. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to be set up down the run.